Alright everyone, welcome to more Bravely Default. I did more off-screen grinding, because it's me. Hopefully I should be okay for the next crystal as well. Thank you, friend bot. I appreciate you. So, let me talk for counters. I already did that, never mind. I think this is the cave.
This place holds nothing for us. Let's...
Nope, never mind. Wait, that's the next area. Well then. Is that man? Also, oh. And thanks so much, Goose. I do appreciate it. Yes. So maybe eventually I'll do it.
What a dank, wretched place. Who knows what's lurking inside? Are we certain we'll find this thread in here?
I wouldn't put it past that sage to be pulling our leg. A slippery old fox, that one.
Said the slippery young fox. The sage has aided Vestals in their service for at least 2 generations. Let us trust in him for now.
Then we've no reason to stand around debating. Let's press on.
I was gonna say, maybe eventually I'll do a Ogo battle marathon. Well, Ogo marathon, I guess we'll call it. I gotta sneeze. Sneezing was commenced. High potion. Another one up there. Okay. Phoenix down. I mean, like, you can never go wrong with Phoenix downs. And that's how you know it's a Final Fantasy game. I'm surprised about Citra's working. Maybe I need more 3DS games in the future, because this is actually working pretty well. Can't do that yet. Remedy. Is this the exit? Or treasure chest? I hope it's treasure chest. It is the exit! No, I want treasure. Oh. Huh. My voice cracked. Mage shell. Well, I mean, it's probably just shell. Okay, so it would be best for Agnes. Agnes. Notify Silence. You can have that one. You can give me Thief Gloves. Star Pendants. I'll give you the Gauntlets since it increases your defense. Okay. Can't wait for Crystal Chronicles to come out at the end of the month. And I'm so glad it has. I'm actually meaning it. I'm glad that it has a it's cross-platform. It means I can grab Stitch Fortune and be a-okay. Also, I'm ordering Finny Hat. That should be coming soon. Echo Orbs. A lot of chests! There are shit ton of chests. Teleport stone. Hello, friend. Well, guess what? I think should be fine.
Ah! Look there! Is that the rainbow thread?
Oh, it's lovely! I'm shocked we actually found it here. Now, let's collect it and be quit of this place.
Wait, we're not alone.
A monster?
Ah, the dragons. Reminds me of 6 dragons for bosses. I don't normally speak to. I'm gonna try Ice, because Pokemon logic. Yep. This is power. This is speed defense. Just keep us healthy. Make enemy buy iron for you. Purchase and use Scrubby Potion. Spend money to reduce HP 5 times. You just keep us healthy. I should probably steal from him. So I'll do 1 steal, just be basic attacks. Shit. Potion, Agnes. You cast double kill. Keep the kills up. Okay, leave August alone, please. Keep yourself healthy and use the vault. There we go.
Well, that was a surprise.
No one said anything about a monster! Did the old man know about this? If he knew and didn't tell us, he's awful! That would be lying! How could he put the Vestal in danger? Without her, who would perform the rites? Be calm, Mary. Perhaps this was a trial of sorts. A test of my resolve and skill as Vestal. Regardless, we found what we came for. Let's return with the thread.
Okay, healing time. Also, let's give Ringabel the Thunder Charm, because it increases thunder damage, right? No, it presses it. So never mind. Oh. Also... teleport stone. Da da da.
Ah, back in one piece, are you? Very impressive.
Then you did know! A word of warning might have helped you, old lech!
It's been so long since I set about crafting Vestal garb. I'd completely forgotten. I believe you were in a hurry? I'll begin straight away. All the haste in the world won't see it done before tomorrow. Make yourselves at home till then,
Agnes?
What's the matter? Trouble sleeping?
Sir, do you remember this pendant? I've treasured it like a good luck charm since I was a child. Ever since the day you gave it to me.
That brings me back. I remember it well, child. I'm pleased you've held on to it all this while.
It gives me strength. In dark times I would pray to it, talk to it, and the stone would lend me courage.
Keep it close and keep it safe. Someday it may serve you better still.
And the other girl? The one who was with me when last I was here. Do you remember her?
Oh, little Olivia.
Yes. She serves now as the Vestal of Water. Sir, have you heard anything of her? Is she safe? The world's oceans began to fester the same day the darkness took the wind crystal. It's the crystal of water that sustains the seas. I fear the same fate has struck the Temple of Water, or worse. I need to know if Olivia is safe, but I haven't the means or the time to seek her out.
I'm afraid I know no more than you. All I can say is that she's not come to this place.
I see.
Tell me, child, would you care to share what else is on your mind?
I'm uncertain. Until a few days ago, I lived a hermit's existence, sequestered in the temple, surrounded by acolytes. I knew nothing of the world outside, know nothing of it still. How can I be sure in the face of that ignorance? How can I know that the path I walk is the right one?
Recent years have seen the people's hearts and minds turn from the crystal orthodoxy. Its practices are all but forgotten. Yet even still, they regard the crystals and the Vestals who tend them with an innate reverence. Carry out your duty and keep faith, my child. Therein lies the path the Vestals show to all humanity.
But I'm still so weak. Compared to the Mother Vestal, I lack in everything. I could not stop the dark from swallowing up the crystal. I cost those women their lives. And all the world's people, kings and commoners alike, their eyes bore into me, whether in expectation or disappointment. The weight is crushing. My shoulders are not broad enough to bear the weight of it. The hopes and fears of an army of strangers I've never so much as seen before. They frighten me. I am unfit to show them the way forward. I barely trust my legs to carry myself alone.
But they have. Despite the blame and fear, you fought this far for the world and its people. Your fight is a noble one, just and right, and beyond any reproach. But now the time has come to set others upon that path, guide them to follow in your steps. Just as the Vestals have ever drawn upon the crystal's light to illuminate the way forward for all mankind, so must you. Words are powerful things, my child. The Vestal's words doubly so. They are a force capable of driving man to action, of sustaining him in times of need. You've walked your path for humanity's sake. Your love of this world has been your fuel. Now let your words be theirs. Share your path with them. They'll decide for themselves whether to follow or not. The world will choose as it may. But if you open your heart and point the way, you'll ignite a spark of hope within the hearts of countless men and women.
Hope? You sound like Tis.
Oh, already begun lighting those sparks, have you? You'll reach them, child. Speak, and your words will find a home.
Then I had best choose them wisely. Oh, you look marvelous!
I knew it. You're every bit the wonder I imagined.
It really suits you, Agnes.
Whether it suits me or not is of little importance. These vestments are a tool, and their purpose strictly ritual. But thank you.
True. A night's work feels like 7 at my age.
I thank you for your sacrifice, Sage. Your efforts will see the winds return.
Oh? If you really cared to thank me, you'd plant a kiss on my cheek.
Oh, you're shameless! Is that another tradition surrounding the creation of the Vestal Garb? No! It's the sad fantasy of a lecherous little toad! What? Unacceptable!
I do love a girl with a firm touch. Come back anytime you've need of me. I'll do all I'm able.
Thank you, Sage.
Now, back to the temple.
But first we got side quests to do! Yeah, side quests! Just a moment, Tiz. Huh? What is it? Something wrong? Nothing at all. This is a matter between men, my dear. Uh-huh. Now where was I? Ah, Tiz. Last night, I chanced to awake and noticed you and Alex are absent from your beds. What's more, you took your time coming back. Anything you'd care to confess, you old chap? Just what trouble does a stick in the mud like you get up to? What? That's none of your business. Oh, come on, out with it. All of it. Every last sordid, juicy, skinless morsel. Out. I woke up and saw she was in her bed. Yes, then what? I got out of bed to look for her. Right, sensible enough. Go on, get to the good part. I heard a sewing machine running, so I went to the Sage's workspace and found him talking. What? Talk about a torn for the boring. He listened to what was on her mind and offered her some advice. I promised myself I'd do a better job of helping her too. Yes, alright. That was that it then. That's it. What did you expect? We were only gone for maybe 15 minutes. Besides, why were you up? Me? Me? Or you know? Anyways, I nodded off a few minutes after watching Dia sleep. Yeah. Alright, enough whispering, just what is it, you two? Nothing at all. As he said, it is? Okay. Oh shit, I just realized something. Okay, sorry about that. When I do those counting things, is because I'm setting streaming mode in Discord. I turn it off, turn it back on for 15 seconds, because I know it messes with some people's settings. But... so I was doing it kind of more like a fixer-upper. Damn it. Thank you, folks, for the host.
The air's grown even more stagnant. It feels almost malicious.
I might be sick.
Wait, something's here.
No! A monster's taken hold of the crystal! Orthros! The beast from the scriptures? Bringer of doom.
Now what?
It stands between us and the crystal's awakening.
Then I don't suppose we've much choice.
Alright. Let's do a double heal. Is the boss? Yes. There's one of the crystal bosses. Mixes the beast, one from Coding 2. I mean, it's just a two-headed Cerberus. Ooh. Hit. Beast room. Ow. Ow. Feel like thief. Because right now it's the only you can survive. Ugh. It's basically Final Fantasy V with Mystic Quest walking soundtrack. I don't remember who does the music for this game, actually. We do a Life Thief, and then a Steal. Actually, hold on. You default. Yeah, sorry, I felt like super nauseous today. I have no idea why. Phoenix down Agnes. Oh god, that's not good. He's braving. And I'm out of... But he did default, so I use my advantage. Okay, Mr. Despite being flop after they went out of the soundtrack. Well, I heard it. It's not the fact Mr. Crest is bad. I would just because Mr. Crest is extremely easy. It's the problem with it. Actually, maybe this default would be better. Alright. Ring Bell's dead, that's a problem. You one Life Thief. I wish I had raise. Do 2 heals and a... Spend money to reduce HP for 5 turns. And just end. You can't attack. They'll just go all out. I wish I had a... Damn it. Phoenix down. Sorry, ring a bell.
It's over. Somehow. Just how long has that thing been inside the crystal?
The details can wait. First comes the Rite of Awakening. I'll second that. I'm in no state to deal with any of that beast's friends right now. Hurry on, yes! You need to get ready! Right. I'm ready, Eri.
So to get the
Let's
true...
review how the rite works one last time.
To get the true
When
ending, you have to
focus
fight
your
that thing like
prayers on the
5
crystal,
times.
Yes? Right. That will naturally align your breathing with the crystal's rhythm. Your life force will stir it awake. That will return the crystal to its normal state. But you mustn't stop there. Keep praying. If you excite the crystal to just short of the breaking point, then release that energy all at once, its effects will spread far and wide. There are a few important things to remember, though. First, you are not to stop until I say. The flow of energy into the crystal could reverse. At its worst, that could be fatal. Second, once I give the signal, you have to stop immediately. Any further, and this time it'll be the crystal that breaks. I understand. Last, everyone needs to keep their distance and stay absolutely silent. The rite places a huge burden on the Vestal, physically and mentally. But even if she seems to be in pain, you can't come near her or the crystal, no matter what.
What do you mean a huge burden? Is there any danger to Agnes?
There's nothing to worry about. I'll be right here watching to make sure of that. Now, everyone but Anya step back. All ready to begin? Ready. Is it done? Not yet! Just a little longer! More! Keep going! Still not enough! You can do this! Stop! That's it!
Did it work?
The Rite of Awakening was a great success! You were amazing, Agnes! I never dreamed it'd go this well! Oh, good. Now the wind should return. That was supposed to happen then? My heart nearly stopped. I thought something had gone wrong and the whole thing was exploding.
I'll bet they saw that flash from Anshine.
That light. I feel as if I've seen that light before.
Your memories return?
No, just I can't see it clearly. But I remember a hand reaching out through the light. A woman's hand.
There he goes again.
Are you alright, Agnes? Anything we can do?
I'm fine. Thank you. Oh, Oh, look! One of the gems on my brooch is shining! That's proof of the wind crystal's release!
Then the entire brooch will look like that? Once we've finished with all 4 crystals?
That's right! Only 3 to go! 3 more times.
Well, for now, let's head back to town. The wind should be returning, right?
Okay, so now you get another ability. We might now return. I'm sure the people of Antron would be happy. Yes, with the wind return, the kingdom go back to its former peaceful ways. Let's hurry back in our port. I want to see that Lassie King scorn. I'm still mad at what he did to you before, Agnes. Mark my words. He's... Okay then, I'm not gonna read that. You agree with me, don't you? You have to. Not all of us are so set on seeing the world in terms of black and white, dear. Our task is to break the wind crystal, and so we have. It has nothing to do with making anyone squirm. Just watch though, I bet he'll try to make everyone work just as hard, even with the wind back. What? But that's not... Still, isn't it better if we head him off before he gets a chance? Head him off how? Step 1 is making it darn clear that it's Agnes that brought the ring back. And how do we do that? Talk is cheap. We show them proof. Ah. Okay, so now we can do that side quest.
Do the streets seem noisy to anyone else?
Oh, over there. It's the Weasel King.
Hearken to me, my children. After abandoning our kingdom to its fate, the Vestal then came slinking back to these borders to beg my forgiveness. And forgive her I did, for I saw naught to be gained from excoriating a girl for her egregious failures. My clemency was met with willful pride. She promised to return the wind to motion single-handedly. Yet, what has come of it? Nothing will save the southern sky set ablaze with a malefic light. The Vestal failed to restore the wind, and brought still greater calamity upon our heads. As proof, look no further than the stagnant air around you. I can but blame my own wishful ignorance for this latest turn of events. I ought never have entrusted this matter to a relic of a bygone era. The Crystal Orthodoxy is a dream of the past, the Vestal obsolete. Her inability to ensure the crystal's function is manifest. Join me, my people! Let us rely upon the Vestal no longer! It is our own efforts that will see this kingdom saved. The labor service is your sacred duty, your pride as citizens. All who work beyond 20 hours a day will receive a royal commendation. And in the wake of this tribulation, Ansheim will emerge a new land. Our new history begins now!
Wait!
What? The Vestal?
Worry no longer, people of Ansheim. I have just awakened the Crystal of Wind!
Lying witch! Then why does the air remain still?
It's true. There's no wind.
The Grand Mill isn't turning!
The king may be right.
Don't be afraid. The footsteps you've carved will be a guide to these people, Agnes. They just need a light to show the way.
A spark of hope. Please, give me the courage. I ask that you listen. The winds that washed over this land without end for so long stopped. A vast darkness split the earth in the kingdom of Kaldisla. An entire village was devoured. The seas fester. Fish wash up upon our shores, twisted and lifeless. Even ships are unsafe from this corrosion. All the world's people, all life is crying out in pain. Your suffering is mirrored in every corner of existence. I was dispatched by His Majesty to leave these borders and survey the damage firsthand. My conclusion is absolutely certain. The 4 crystals have been clouded over with a powerful darkness. On my return, I found the Crystal of Wind in the clutches of a terrible monster. Its influence had sealed away the crystal's light entirely.
Ha! You reward our patience with fabrications and fantasy. Utterly ridiculous.
There we go.
This is no fantasy! The beast fell before me and my companions! I present this to you as proof!
Those chains! The chains that circled the beast Orthros! The Tempest Braid? That can't... It's only a legend. A story from the old Crystalist scriptures.
But here they are. The Vestals brought us Tempest Braid. Then
Orthros was no legend, and the Vestals slain it! Preposterous! The chains are fake! Like your ridiculous story! There's still no wind!
The wind is coming! 2,000 years the Vestals have prayed! Their lives have been the crystal's nourishment! And now they feed the wind!
She's right. The wind.
Or so is the purple octopus.
The wind has returned! The winds are back!
The Grand Mill, it's turning!
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the reference. This is basically a Final Fantasy game.
I've reached them.
Of course you did. And they love you for it. They found new hope in your words.
You were amazing, Agnes.
Although that's a
And
tight
Vestals
dress.
are a force for good. That speech struck any doubt from my
Not the
mind.
bottom part, the top part. It's very tight.
Naturally. I knew it from the moment I first saw you.
They're all calling out to you. Go on and answer them.
It's like JoJo tight clothes.
I don't...
You're a savior to the kingdom, Lady Vestal. A savior to all of us.
And at such a young age, the Vestals are a blessing upon this world!
Forgive us for failing to aid you when the wind stopped. We were lost.
Please, continue to guide the winds and this nation's people. Lead and we will follow. I thank you all. But I fear I cannot stay. The shadow of danger has been driven from Ansheim, but darkness persists elsewhere in the world. I must join with the other Vestals and see that all mankind is ransomed from this terrible threat. That is my duty as a Vestal of the Crystals. It pains me to leave your side again so soon. I ask your patience and your forgiveness.
She grieves not just for Ansheim's pain, but that of all the world.
We thought only of her own misfortunes, but the Vestal...
Lady Vestal! Know that you go with all our prayers. Please help them. Help the others as you've helped us.
Be strong, Lady Vestal!
I thank you. Your faith moves me beyond words. I shall see this task complete and then return to you. I swear.
What perverse farce is this? This cannot be so! I shall not be undone by a child! I am king! King! And a king does not forget his enemies! Ah!
Yes, the wind is back. Just look at the sky. The clouds are practically racing along. That breeze feels incredible. Doubly so after a job well done. All of Ansheim's people are so thankful. One girl said thanks to the wind, her father was able to come home again. I heard we can all eat as a family again. Or now we can fly kites. You should have seen the kids' grins. All the skirts ruffling in the breeze makes me feel alive. Gee, I wonder who said that. In any case, we've got the wind at our back now. Okay. Let us go healed and save. Sorry, ring a bell, that's your eating at the XP.
Departing already, Lady Vestal? Forgive me. I am Prime Minister Dominus Harina. Your words to the people shook me to my core. Between you and me, I suspect they rattled the king's cage as well. He looked positively deflated. Small wonder. Having his little speech so thoroughly derailed must have been a blow to his royal ego. It will recover, though. It always does. Meanwhile, where will you go from here?
To Florum, land of radiant flowers and the water crystal.
I see. But how will you manage the journey with seas unnavigable? The inner sea was spared by some merciful stroke of fate, but no port or sandy shore exists on the Florum side. You might travel by land, but the forests along the way are suffused with a noxious fog. The path is most dangerous.
Seems we're blocked on all sides. Any ideas?
No, but the sage of the Yuliana Woods may know some way.
Then it's to the airship and to Juliana and beyond. Say the word, Agnes, and I shall lend wings to your every whim.
Just to Yuliana, please.
Okay, so now we gotta wait till nighttime. Leave it to the Prime Minister. He thought of everything. What did he give us? It's a piece of paper, great. Don't be silly, my angel. This is the bill of goods. You'll be sent to the ship later. First off, there's the food. It's arranged with bread, cured meats, salted grass beans, fruit, celery, green turnips, 2 barrels of pink eggplant, cocktail brand Farrago sauce. Then a barrel of Ansheim's most tooth-rotting desserts. They do like their sugar. There's at least 2 weeks provisions here. Past food, there's birthing permission from the Escalade. That'll be coming handy. We can take in water, oil, even ammunition. Truly, the man is bureaucratic wizard. Sounds like we have a little already waiting for us at the ship. A party? We must perform as soon as humanly possible. Well, as soon as possible is at least half a day from now, given the time to load all this. Right, I think we're all owing at least that much of a rest. Let's enjoy it while we can. Gotta wait till night time. There we go.
Hey, it opened!
Seems this is the spot mentioned in that memo we found.
Yep, this is one of the optional dungeons. Yeah, I just want the treasure chest. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na. I appreciate all the items. I wish I got more weapons. Or gear. There we go. How do I get that chest down there? I don't remember. Really don't remember how to get that one chest. There we go. Give me that. Oh, let me go around, see the other one. Okay. Thank you for the dead end. Ah, here we go. I leave the Oathing Wand to protect from arc attacks, but actually might be used for this upcoming fight. Save, please.
This is the royal palace.
Shh. Someone's coming.
Blast it! Blast it! Blast it all!
Calm down.
How do you expect me to be calm? This is all the fault of that girl! From the moment the vessel returned, every cog in my plans is spun out of place. And the merchantry! That incompetent profiteur's failures threatened to bring everything crashing down! And after the lengths I went to in giving him all he could possibly need, and for what? A net negative! Time and again, that oil-slicked little rat assured me all was going to plan. And like a fool, I trusted him with everything! With claiming the wells, inflating the price of water, that bungled arrangement with the thieves, I gave the merchantry free rein.
The plan was sound. Have the merchantry cut off the water supply, eroding the people's resolve. Mandate heavy labor, for the good of the kingdom, of course, to sow further dissent. Ansheim was a powder keg. Any spark would do. Some trifling grievance to turn the brunt of all that build-up frustration on the Vestal. The Orthodoxy's lingering hold on the people's hearts and minds would be broken, and the age of anti-crystalism would begin.
As well it must! The unwashed masses' superstitious love of the crystals is an iron weight holding mankind back from true progress. Only by dashing to the ground their faith in these stones and the Vestals can my vision for Ansheim's advancement be realized. A glorious new era is right before our eyes. It was so nearly within reach, and now my plan is ruined. Why, Kent? How has this happened? Now the rabble will listen to none but the Vestal. Oh, it's a complete disaster. I should never have relied on an ignoramus like Profiteur. My plan was perfect.
That reliance on your scheming was the reason it failed. Meanwhile, the Vestal speaks without a thought in her head. There's your why.
The question was rhetorical, Spellfencer! But very well. If finesse has failed, so be it. I'll kill the girl and lay claim to the crystal. With that done, the winds will be at my fingertips. I can power the turbines or control the miasma as I see fit.
Your Highness is ever the optimist. Are you so confident this new plan will fare better, Time Mage?
It must! The people must be shown that the Vestal has no place in my new reign, or in the future of Ansheim!
Unacceptable. Please disgrace your crown no further.
What? This isn't... How are you here?
Regardless, I am here. I heard everything.
Seems this scandal goes all the way up.
I knew you were an unpleasant man, but this is outright evil.
For a king to wish suffering on his own people? This cannot stand!
This music? Yes.
And just what did you supposedly hear? What new slander is this?
You're a poor actor, King.
You have some proof, then? Some evidence to show that I made these comments? Ha!
He's like a child caught in a lie.
No, of course no such proof exists. I know you lot are plotting to tear me from the throne, but it won't work. It won't.
As it happens, we do have proof. But I don't expect we'll have need of it. Ask yourself this. Given your word against the Vestals, which do you think the people will believe? Have you no shame? No sense of duty to those you rule?
You! This is all you're doing, Vestal. If you weren't here, none of this would... Yes! You can't be here any longer. Can't be anywhere, in fact. Your final silence will be the fanfare that heralds my renewed reign.
It seems the man's beyond remorse.
Spellfencer Sigma Kent, name your price. Empty the kingdom's coffers if you like. Whatever it takes, I want these vermin dead!
I pick my clients for their pocketbooks, not their moral fiber. I'll not grow scruples now. You have a deal, King. For as long as your riches hold.
This time we invoke Sith Watch Loot Link again? Yes. Okay. I forgot the controls for a second. Ignore that. Okay. Alright, so now we'll just dip hit him. But I should probably do one steal. And you just keep us healthy. Ow! Dick! Light Thief. And you cast Arrow. Aw, you dick. Alright, just keep us He's healthy. Black magic, and I don't remember his weak to. He has weakness. I guess I'll cast Thunder. Let's see. Light steal, and do another steal. It says I couldn't steal anything, so he still has something to steal. He's gonna focus my target on him. Oh, you dick. You knew I was trying to steal from him. But fine, fine. Want it that way? Let's play that way. Ah, silence. Dick. Alright, so Echo orbs on yourself. Cast 2 heals. I'm gonna cast an arrow.
I'll give my throne to no one! No one!
And you just do a bunch of steals. You might have something. Hey, I got a scimitar.
What? You aren't running this time?
A contract is a contract, and many's the coin I earned under the king's auspices. It's not in my nature, but I'm prepared to die for this one.
Heals. And an arrow. And you just keep the healing up. Well, this is dead. Gonna suck, but I have no choice.
fitting that money should be my end. My goal is met. I've no reason to earn another coin. No reason.
Okay, now we spell pencil. I think spell pencil was one of the censored classes.
I see. I regret my failure to see through the former king's misdeeds. It seems the people of Ansheim are once more in your debt, Lady Vestal. On their behalf, I thank you.
Where will the kingdom go from here? How will it function in the absence of its king?
I will take up the mantle of governance for the time being, though that is no lasting solution. Ansheim will have to change. With luck, it will become a land led by its people for the benefit of all. What is certain is that it will ever be a welcome home to you and your companions, Lady Vestal. We will pray for your safe journey. Go, and bring your light to all the world.
Okay, so we got 2 new classes. Spell pencil. When I say not up, I want you to be a time mage. There we go. Okay. And then the becomes a spell pencil. And okay. I believe this is the class that he sent through. There might have been another one. It might have been an idol class as well, but I don't remember. What's one thing? Put on neutral for now, so I can gain some JP.
I feel guilty simply sitting around like this.
We all need rest, my dear. Whatever we're to face next, let us do it with a full store of energy. Besides, I'm told exhaustion is murder on the skin. Think of your complexion.
My what?
Try to behave, Ring a Bell. You're upsetting the poor girl.
Is that a hint of jealousy I detect? Perhaps it's you who's upset by...
You're hilarious.
I can think of no sadder creature in this world than a man unable to inspire a little jealousy. It is. For now, I need some air. All this riding on the waves is...
Do you suppose he's all right? Oh, leave him. A little seasickness will keep him quiet.
Agnes, do you know the other Vestals? In your speech, you mentioned working with them.
It is my hope that such a collaboration can be achieved, but I have yet to meet the Vestals of Earth or Fire. I know only the Water Vestal, Olivia. I have since we were children, as our temples stand in neighboring kingdoms. Since we became Vestals in full, we've exchanged no correspondence, but I fear the rotting of the seas is proof enough that some ill has befallen the water crystal. I pray that Olivia has fared better.
That was fast. Feeling better?
Vestal of the Wind Crystal, Agnes oblige. Surrender at once, or see your companion slain.
You! Dark Knight Alternus Dim!
Who? What? Idea? You're all right. We've been mad with worry. But you are a captive to the Vestal no longer. Come, I will see she makes no move. Quickly, to my side. Come away from the Vestal.
No! You keep away from him! If you intend to hurt Agnes or Tiz, you'll answer to me for it.
What? What madness is this? You speak nonsense.
I'm not her captive, and she poses no threat. I'm here of my own free will.
What then? You betrayed the Duchy? Betrayed your father? Have you lost your mind, girl?
I'm entirely sane. In fact, there's much I've only begun to see clearly now that I've gone traitor.
No more of this. Idea, bind the Vestal's hands. Do this now, and I'll forget all you've said here. Please.
It seems you've already forgotten. I said no, Alternus.
What new form of torment is this? I cannot bear these games, Idea. Do not do this to me.
Take one step closer to Agnes and I'll do a lot worse. This is my decision. I'll hold nothing back. I may not be able to best you, even so. But I will see that you bleed before I die.
You're certain, then?
I'm certain.
Silencing you would be a simple task. But one slip of my hand and even the flat of my blade would mean your end. I'm a poor hand at holding back.
Then don't bother. I'm not the sort to be cowed by threats, Dim. Perhaps I get that from my father.
I cannot keep this from your father. I ask once more. Will you reconsider?
My mind is set.
Stubborn girl. You're... Very well. I shall withdraw for now. But know this, Vestal. You and your abettors are ever under our watch. What you aim to do runs counter to the flow of progress. You place mankind on the road to annihilation. I'll not allow you to go unchecked. It's time your wings were clipped.
Oh, the Sky Stone!
Cool your head before we next meet, Idea.
Alternate! Tiz! Are you alright? Tiz!
I'm fine. Sorry I wasn't much use back there. If I'd been more...
You're safe. That is all I ask. Idea! Who was that man? He knew you!
He's a member of the Council of Six, the Duchy of Eternia's highest governing body.
And the 6 people sending an army after Agnes.
Your tone was familiar. You were close? We grew up together.
Rejoice, jolly companions. I found the loveliest seashells out there. Here, a gift from... Did I miss something?
You really are hopeless, Ring-a-Bell. Well?
No good, I'm afraid. She won't budge an inch off the ground. Seems we're earthbound until we've another one of these sky-stone things.
Blast that Alternus! And me for not seeing this coming! But we can't sit and stew here. Hurry up and do something!
If the ship's grounded, that leaves travel by foot. I suppose we'll have to try our luck with this forest and its miasma.
You can still travel by sea.
Burns the lungs.
But it's not so dire that we can't manage another step.
It may be perhaps that the return of the winds has thinned out the miasma for us.
Whatever the cause, we'd best take advantage of it. If we can pass, let us do so now.
I want to report on Anshine. Alternus, you're as good as any. Speak up.
I've heard rumors the wind crystal was awakened, as they would have it put.
Indeed. And worse, since its awakening, the crystal has been protected by a shield that bars all but the Vestal.
You made contact with the girl, did you not? Why did you not capture her then?
Were these infamous allies of hers really so strong as to cow even you, Dark Knight?
No. Among those I saw accompanying the Vestal, one of them was Idia.
My, this is a twist.
Quite so, a shocking turn.
So what then? You saw her, tucked your tail, and ran home crying? How miserable!
Still, if this is the truth, it is a troubling one. We look to you to lead all the Eternian forces, Lord Marshal. For your daughter to abet the Vestal is problematic.
How would you have us proceed?
Any who would join the Vestal in opposing us must be eliminated. Their birth matters not.
Ah, bold words. But how truthful, I wonder. You would really allow her elimination?
Your lordship!
The task before us is larger than us all. I'll not allow private matters to slow its course.
Then, I shall go and speak with her again. Surely.
I will go. It seems the water Vestal is proving a problem as well. I shall go and pluck the both of them. I expect a suitable shower of accolades upon my successful return. Come, Victor!
As you command.
Lord Marshal, are you certain of this?
Okay. Tell me things, Fox. You have nothing different. It's okay, Fox. I forgive you. Did I turn the counters back on? I thought I did. Yeah. Oh, why? It's one of these things. That gave me more trouble than it should have. Okay, I think the scorpion's weak to ice. Hey, Mug! Mug is fun. Oh, what? My legs! My whole body's tingling! The swamp! It's poison! The wind carried off the miasma, but the swamp's still just as toxic. It's nothing easy. I hate poison. Every step hurts. And I feel like I'm gonna be sick. You could always have a back to town and stock up on antidotes. You worry too much. All we have to do is be careful to step around in mushroom patches. Agreed. Let's be extremely careful where we walk. Well, I'm gonna still step on it. I don't think it would with bows, but I'm still gonna give him a sword magic, see if it works my bow. It's probably not. I forget. The sword. Okay, cool, so it does work. Ah, that's not good. Ability, Wingo Bell. Magic attack up. Oops. Agnes, white magic, heal. I should be okay. That's annoying. As you can tell, I just give no fucks. I'm on the chest though! Man, that scimitar. Potion. Ethel. Okay. Heal us, please. Thank you. And I'll give you that eagle. There we go. Come on, come on! Hey, I think I got a new friend! No, I don't.
Well, this is unusual. It's not often you reach out to contact me directly, Dark Knight.
I'll not take up more of your time than necessary. I have a request of a delicate nature.
The Blood Rose Legion is deployed in Florum. If this favor poses no conflict to my mission, I'll consider it.
The Vestal of Wind has entered Florum. We're certain of it.
Ah. Hence the news I just received that Victoria and Victor will be joining us there. I see.
The only problem is that Adia is accompanying her.
Accompanying the Vestal?
She's been deceived, seduced by that witch's words. I tried to talk some sense into her, but the two of you are practically sisters. Perhaps she'll listen to you, if not me. Will you do this?
That girl has caused you no end of grief over the years. Very well. I shall do all I can. But should my sisters make contact first, best you gave up on her. I'm afraid even I can scarcely keep these two in check any longer.
I understand.
Girls, you heard him. You will continue your current mission as ordered. The Vestal may attack at any moment. Stay vigilant.
Yes, sister.
Hey, does anyone smell something funny? Yeah, what is that? It's strong. Is it something's watering? My eyes are watering. Perhaps we're smelling the madness of Wood's namesake. I doubt it. The wind is blowing the opposite direction. I feel like it's coming from the north. Ringabo, when was the last time you took a bath? If it were my natural musk, you would actually be losing your mind with desire about now. Nothing, no response at all. Oh, I'm sorry, maybe this off the screen. Okay.
Is it just me, or are there awfully few men around?
Florum is called the Land of Radiant Flowers for a reason. All its residents are female.
What? A whole nation of women, you say?
And if a man comes here, what do they do to him?
You needn't worry. Men cannot take up residence, but no law bars them from visiting.
You're red as a beet, Tiz. Are you blushing?
Oh no, hearing it's all ladies here, I just got a little nervous is all.
That's adorable!
Hey! I just didn't know, alright? Don't tease me.
Look here, Tiz. My journal describes this place in crisp detail. True to the old teachings, Florum's women live in chaste humility, in coexistence with the spirits of nature. Devout crystallists, they reject war and conflict, instead choosing lives of peaceful reflection. Hear that? A land of maidens, pure and modest, fit to shame the flowers of the field. Angels all.
Give or take those two.
Feast your eyes! Well, I finally had it dyed! Brightest color I've seen yet! Well, have you seen this? A spirit hairpin! My coin purse is empty, but come on! Worth it!
Pure and, well, maybe not so much modest. But surely they seek external beauty to match their...
Cold!
What's wrong?
Oh, that's cruel! She's soaking wet! Oh, you'll have to forgive me. I was dazed by your hideous hair, and my hand slipped.
Why
in the world? That awful cow dropped something.
It's a flyer. 47th Annual Sacred Flower Festival, it says. Ah, the yearly competition to decide the most beautiful flower in Florum.
Lovely. A beauty contest. Now he'll never shut up.
But that isn't right. The Sacred Flower Festival is a day of solemn observance of the Crystalist faith. What's more, this place is different. Its streets were not so overrun with glamour and idle pleasure. I worry for Olivia as well. Let us go to speak with Florum's matriarch at once.
So yeah, it's now just a village of thoughts. Maybe they used to be nice? Not anymore. Whoa, this place is incredible. Look at how shiny the floors are. I can... Think about, what are you looking at? Oh, various things. I was deep in thought, you see. And why did I just catch you looking at my reflection? It's different. All of this is completely different than last time I was here. I recall it being a two-tiered city built up upon the river's surface, but... Before the lower tier was residential, while the upper was resort for crystalist institutions. With a giant stage at the top, did it serve religious function? I have no idea. Nor could I even guess what sort of place all this neon's advertising. Just what in the world could have happened here? Oh, now they're looking to fuck. There you go. Got all the magic. It's a finger out of all. Let me check. I'm gonna increase my stacks to improve the next time helmet battle. Alright, dude. I do wish you luck. 2 Flamingo Bell. I'll just scimitar. A shield increase my magic defense. So increase your healing. Around your 2 fire wards. I'm sure luck is all I need for this fight. This bitch is a massive difficulty step. I mean, it's the final super boss. You said it. It's hard as fuck's unlocked too? Yeah. Yeesh, what's got you two yawning first thing in the morning? Actually, don't answer that, ring a bell. I can guess, but Tiz, why are you tired? Isn't it obvious? Those darn neon signs were flickering all night long. Then as soon as I finally get some sleep, this night owl here comes stumbling back to the room. And we already know you're a necrotic sleeper. Can't we call it light sleeper? Look, here's some coffee. These are dire times, so I made it black. Thanks, that's great. Look at this one. He fell asleep still holding the cup. Don't go drown in your coffee, ring the bell.
Who might you be, child?
I am Agnes Oblige, Vestal of Wind. It has been many years, Lady Matriarch.
Ah, I see it now. My, but you've grown, dear. Florum is more beautiful for your visit.
On the topic of Florum's beauty, Lady Matriarch, just what has happened here?
Then you've seen it, have you? Be sister to the flowers, woods, and waters, pure of mind and body. Those were Florum's ways. Emphasis on were, I fear. Now the girls war over who can ornament herself the loudest. They spend their days staring into mirrors, while nature's beauty is lost to them. Their neglect has turned Florum's lands to wastes. Her beauty is all but lost.
How has this happened?
At some point, there emerged the notion that prosperity was limited only to the most beautiful.
But you guide this land's laws, Lady Matriarch. Did you notice no change?
Not until it was complete, I fear. It truly was an insidious thing. And now, I am left to curse my powerlessness to reverse this corrosive tide.
I join you in despair, Lady Matriarch. My pure and...
Going to cut you off there, Ring-a-Bell.
Lady Matriarch, I wish to speak with the Vestal of Water. Is Olivia at the temple?
Ah, of course. The two of you were so inseparable as girls. You scarce passed a day apart. Seems almost yesterday that. Fond memories of fairer times. But I fear the Vestal of Water is in hiding. Even I cannot say where she makes her hermitage.
No. Then how does the Temple of Water fare?
It suffers for the absence of its mistress and her acolytes. These months have seen it go ragged.
Agnes, it may still hold some clue. Why don't we begin there?
Yes, of course.
It sounds like you and the Vestal Water were really close. Olivia was my one and only friend. She's very dear to me. We're the same age and were selected as Vestalings around the same time. We succeeded predecessors and became both Vestals together as well. We are always together, walking the same path and step. I did not know that I could have endured Vestal training without her. There's always a talented one, smarter than I, but kinder as well. He shone so bright. There was a time we traded letters nearly every day. Despite the distance separating us, she always felt close by. Once we became Vestals, our responsibilities kept us from writing as often, but I never imagined anything like this. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll find her. She's probably busy looking for you right now too. Yes, of course, and thank you, Tiz. Not a person in sight. Still, it's a relief to see the temple's unharmed. The Temple of Wind was torn apart. I was worried he'd find the same here. Indeed. And at the very least, it seems to act like it skipped harm. Or so I hope. The smell of the air here is so nostalgic. I hear all four temples share a similar design. Perhaps they all feel this way. The construction is plain. Just stone and simple windows. No ornamentation to speak of. But when the sun filters in, the prayer hall was fused with the calm warmth. I used to love just watching the light pour through the windows. I can imagine how peaceful that would be. I'm certain it seems dreadfully dull, a monotonous life to outsiders. But to me, life in the temple is rich and perfectly tranquil. Tranquility is great in moderation. But didn't you ever get the urge to know what was going on in the outside world? It is not as if you completely forsook the world around us. The world within the temple was simple enough for us, that's all. This is like Bart. I mean, it's basically Final Fantasy V, as I've been saying. Bart's.
Nothing. There's no sign of anyone here.
The same as the Temple of Wind.
No. It looks the same, but it's anything but.
What do you mean?
It isn't that no one is here. There is no sign of anyone ever having been here. Not in years.
Have a look. These are Vestal garbs, aren't they?
They should be Olivia's.
The design is a bit different from yours, Agnes. Not bad, I must say.
Must you? Really?
Can I click on it for the tests? Because you know how I roll.
This place is in a grim state, but it feels different from the Temple of Wind somehow.
There are no traces of damage from monster or miasma. This is erosion. Time left these scars.
Yeah. He's probably the most competent person on my voice back here, though. My voice been cracking a lot today. We're doing FF5 or Type 0 tonight. Or Digimon. Or all three at once, just do to reset the screen. I'm gonna do my thing.
No!
I did. Have a good stream.
A shield already surrounds the crystal. The same as that I placed upon the Crystal of Wind.
Then, does that mean Olivia already awakened this one? But it's so dim. It looks more like the shield was put up to stop the dark from swallowing the crystal entirely. The water Vestal is the only one who could have created it, and now only she can remove it.
She must have sensed what was happening sooner than I. She managed this just before the crystal was lost. And then she hid.
I can't say what her reasons were, but she handled the situation brilliantly. I'm impressed. There's no risk of the crystal being swallowed up like this, or of any humans meddling with it.
The fact that her shield stands is proof Olivia lives. Isn't it, Eri?
Uh-huh. Wherever she is, she's doing fine.
That's an enormous relief.
So that means we need to find her if we want to awaken the water crystal, right?
That's the best way, certainly, but not the only one. These shields can only be invoked by the Vestals of fire, water, wind, and earth, and dismissed by the same. But that's not to say that the water Vestal's shield can only be dismissed by the water Vestal. You should be able to get past your shield, Agnes, and awaken the water crystal too.
Is that true? Yes, there are 2 such cases written of in the Crystallist scriptures.
I think you should do it, here and now, while we have the chance. The whole world could fall into shadow if we don't hurry. We can search for Olivia as soon as we're done.
I cannot. If the water crystal is to be awakened, it ought to be at Olivia's hands. The rite of awakening has been performed only a handful of times in the history of the Crystal Orthodoxy. It's only right that Olivia be the one to release the prayers of the lineage of water Vestals.
Well, yes, but we don't know where she is. Where do we even start looking?
Let us return and speak with the matriarch again.
I don't think I have enough stairs. Never mind, I don't think there is enough stairs.
Let no believer escape. Show any who struggle no mercy.
They found us. It's over. All over.
Keep hope alive. We have to make it to safety. Now run!
What was our crime? Is a quiet life of piety such a grave offense?
We've done no wrong. No wrong at all.
Okay.
Not just empty, but utterly abandoned, you say? Still, it pains me to say I haven't a clue where the Vestal of Water may be.
I can find his like wing pop.
I'd hope that
Nope,
might be
can't find
something
one.
you could
Wing
tell
pop
me
sucks.
on your return from the temple. I am sorry.
Then we're at an impasse.
What drove her into hiding to begin with?
Were the Eternian forces after her? If they wanted Agnes, it stands to reason.
Who was sent here to Florum?
The Blood Rose Legion! Do we go pick a fight? I am a wanted criminal and you a traitor. We could be marching to our own executions.
If I may, This seems like a job for my journal, Let's see what hints it can offer. I'm not certain this is terribly relevant, but I found a curious passage.
What does it say? Anything could help.
Promise you won't get mad.
Very well.
The Wind Vestal entered the Sacred Flower Festival. And it ends there.
What? Wait, what?
Give it up, Ring-a-Bell. There's no way she's entering some tawdry pageant. Let me see that. Huh. Well, I'll be. It really does say that.
Agnes? Hello? There's no call to panic here. Just because it says something in Ring-a-Bell's book doesn't mean you're forced to play along if you don't.
No, I'll do it.
What? Are you serious? Really?
Though the celebration has changed, the festival remains Florum's most important ritual, does it not?
Just so. It was a time of prayer for the year to come, for a bountiful harvest and freedom from illness or harm. One girl was chosen for her purity of heart to serve as flower maiden till the next year's festival. She would join the spirits in nurturing Florum's flowers. It was an honor and a great responsibility. But recent years have seen it become a hollow shell. They compete by skin-deep beauty alone.
Yet it still remains an important event, attended by all in Florum. If I enter, Olivia will know I've come to seek her out.
Aha! Then we won't have to look for her because she'll find us.
It's dangerous. That's a lot of attention you'll be calling to yourself.
I understand the risks, but if it means I am able to see Olivia, I will enter.
Then, I'll help however I can.
I'm not certain a man would get far in the competition, Tiz.
I didn't say I would enter!
This is all so roundabout. Are we really doing this? I still say awakening the crystal should come first. Are you listening? Hey!
Aerie, given the tasks that lie ahead, I think enlisting the aid of the other Vestals must come first.
I guess, but still. So, do you have any idea of how the new Sacred Flower Festival even works, Agnes?
I do not. Given all the changes here, the mind boggles.
Well, we did pick up that flyer. Let's have a look. Oh. Entrants will flaunt their beauty on the stage for all to see, it says.
Beauty contest. Plain and simple, then. From the sound of it, competition will be fierce.
I've no need to win. I need only alert Olivia to my presence.
But, and I say this with love, you're rather plain, dear. You could get lost in the sea of color.
Am I? Then what do you propose?
Luckily, the potential here is top-notch. Wouldn't you say, Tiz?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Look at him blush!
You're a gemstone in the rough, Agnes. That's my professional opinion.
Then tell me, what must I do?
I suppose step 1 is studying up on the trends here in Florum.
The latest thing in Florum? This spirit hairpin I'm wearing? Obviously, it's the must-have item.
What one?
Well, too bad. The traders don't stock them. Who does? Not selling.
What's fashionable here? Fashionable what? Fashionable. You know fashionable? That's how the hip kids say it back home. Oh, have a look at this. Ta-da! The Halo Floor linen store. That's lovely and so fashionable. No, not fashionable. 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 And Edia, where did you find it? I'm envious. Aren't you? It's a gift from my mother years and years ago. If you wrap you around you like this, it makes for the perfect accent. Absolutely fashionable. You're always fashionable, though, Edia. Not fashionable, fashionable. Although you're nearly as fashion-minded as she is, Ringabel. You're always fussing over your hair, and your shoes are blinding. What can I say? I live my life in front of a mirror. A proper pompadour is a joy and a responsibility. Shoes and belts must match. That's only beginning. You don't know the half of it. Clothing I really like, I never wear. I don't want to get it dirty, do I? We're used to clothes you can't wear. See, Tiz? You're the only country bumpkin in the group. Give this stole a try. Stoles on guys are in this season. But this season is warm. What's the point of wearing a scarf when it's not cold out? Scarf? It's not a... Here, just try it. At times, one must suffer to be fashionable. This has to look ridiculous. Oh well, I'll think of it as a sweat towel. This, you look very fashionable. You look right at home, weeding a garden.
Here for a spirit hairpin? I'm sorry, but I fear we don't carry them here. There's a specialty merchant who comes into town every so often. Seems they're the only source. Though, if you're hunting trends, all the girls are dyeing their hair these days. Like that girl there. Though, I'm afraid we don't carry dyes either. Really, where do they get all this stuff?
Agnes, what is Forum's finest delicacy food-wise? Let me guess. I would dearly love to escort you, right? No question. I'm also just plain hungry, aren't you? Now that you mention it. Agnes, any recommendations? Let me think. Forum is known for stream noodles. Oh, and water jellies for dessert. They sound lovely. Have you anything that sticks to the ribs a bit more? A bowl of ear wafers, perhaps? Or I believe a cream porridge is in this season. Ear wafers bowl? What in the world? This is a delicacy made by stacking thin slices of eel in Forum's marshlands. Quite famous. And what's cream porridge? A river fish, prized for the aroma. They swim out of stream at this time of year. They're served salted or fried. I think some fried cream porridge sounds good then. Perhaps I'll try these eel wafers then. Ooh, me too. Eel wafers, fried porridge, and water jellies. What, one of everything?
My hair color? Isn't it just to die for? That wasn't a pun. Anyway, petal hue they call it. It's the biggest thing ever. Of course, I discovered it first. Other trends? Like I'm gonna tell you. I'm all the beauty Florum needs, thank you very much. But some of the men here have traveled all over. They may know something new. Ooh, if they do, tell me.
Yeah, see my icon. Here's my icon.
The latest trend? Who cares? Forget about the newest thing. Show me the sexiest.
An enlightened opinion. What a woman needs is boldness. It's settled. We're going sexy.
That lady there's on the right track. Get her to teach you a thing or two.
What? This one? I know who I'm trying to talk to.
Sexy clothes? You certainly won't find them in the shops here. I'll let you in on a little secret. The old man of the woods comes a few times a year. He's a total pervert, but the clothes he sells are knockouts.
The old man of which woods exactly?
Somewhere in the southeast, down past Mount Fragmentum from what I hear. Whoever he is, he said he knew the matriarch and the Vestal of Water. He was leering when he said it.
Idia, did you take Ringabel off another one of your shopping sprees? Tee, what can I say? I see these clothes and just can't help myself. That's apparently Cleo, looking at all the bags in Ringabel's hands. My poor numb hands. Worth it! I mean, just look at that's adorable one piece. But Idia, you already own a dress practically identical to that. What? They're totally different. See, the length is shorter on this one. It's all the rage. If you go buy a new dress every time hemlines change, you'll be broke in no time. Yes, and my purse is in no condition to support her little habits. Needless to say, mine is no full. I haven't gotten 2 coins to rub together. Don't tell me. Thank you so much, Tiz. Ah, that's my wallet! Oh, I don't want me to go see, Juliana.
Lady Matriarch, pardon my asking, but do you know of a perverted old merchant?
You'll be looking for the Sage of Juliana then.
He didn't even have to finish.
How a man of his years manages the trip here from the Juliana woods on foot, I'll never know.
What? There's a path connecting Florum and Juliana by foot?
Done! Let's be off!
It's unsettling how eager you are about all this.
I'm amazed at a man like that. Like the sage still travels to town foot by foot. Evidence of the man's tireless commitment to sexy clothes, my dear. I knew from the moment I saw him as no ordinary grandpa. So, I have no problem with the fact that we found up out here, but... You two really plan to put Agnes in something sexy? I feel ignorant to such things. What makes the garment sexy precisely? Oh goodness, how to put this? Hold that thought. Agnes, my dear. Why spoil the surprise, Today's black as pitch list. Entry number 1, ring a bell. I think we're done for now. Let's see who's on. Fine, normally I hit up Felix. I feel like I should probably hit up someone else for once.